Alright, what it do? This is kind of like piggybacking off the last conversation we had. I know we went on a few tangents, and I know they probably thought I was gonna probably close a little stronger. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But who gives a damn? Now we're gonna talk about how we lost the internet. All right, so like in the first days, like the early 2000s, late 90s or whatever, everything was kind of like free because if one person bought something, he can share it to whoever the fuck he wanted to, no problem. Now, is it good for business? No, but okay, the internet don't care about your business or your feelings. It's almost like the truth. Like, nigga, if I bought a DVD player and not even a DVD player, if I bought a DVD from Walmart, now there's laws on who owns that property now. Technically, you purchased it with your money. You're I guess you're considered the what is it, sole owner or some shit like that. But it still can be confiscated. Like it can still be confiscated. So technically, you really don't own shit, but you are the I took a class on this shit. Yeah, you're licensed. You're buying access to watch that on this seat. It's like a licenses thing. Like you really don't own the movie now. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't take that movie, make copies, and sell it now because you bought it. Like you can do a shirt or some shit. Like you can buy a shirt and resell that motherfucker, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Because they done already got their money. But it's so weird with different technology shit. But now, if I buy a DVD and you want to borrow it, I can give you that DVD. Now, would they rather you come buy it too? Duh, more money. But there's nothing wrong with me lending you a DVD, right? Right. Or you can hold this CD. You know what I'm saying? There's no laws that say I can't let you hold anything. But when there's money involved, okay, it's different laws. That's the federal. That's why they always give you the federal laws before a movie come on and shit like that. They letting you know, oh, you do this, it's 500,000 punishable to this and that, just scare you or whatever. But there's nothing wrong with me giving you a DVD. You can watch it, bring it back. But soon as I give you the DVD digitally, then there's different laws to that. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. Because now you have it and you can share it to other people and still have it. They can share it to other people and still have it. But if I would have gave you the DVD, you can still give the DVD to other people too. Because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just the amount of time of it spreading is fucking ridiculous. Way faster digitally. Like, you can share it to a million people in seconds versus a million people holding your DVD. So it's so stupid and weird that you can do the same act, but laws are in play of it. So that's why motherfucking hackers always going against the grain. Like, nigga, you can't tell me what the fuck to do. Like, nigga, I'm always find a way around your system, and you can't do nothing. That's why they hiring a lot of hackers and shit to, you know what I'm saying, keep shit on the low or whatever, or keep shit from being hacked. And it ain't gonna work. But so yeah, so you see that analogy right there. Like, I can give you a DVD or a CD, you can hold it, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. They ain't gonna take us to jail. But as soon as I do it digitally, it's like, oh, wait a minute. Because now it's fucking up DVD sales and record sales. And now you had the whole fucking music industry lobby and paid money to pass certain laws to where you can't do the shit. That's why Napster got fucked up. Kazaa, BearShare, all them motherfuckers got fucked up for file sharing. Mm-hmm. But you can't tell nobody they can't share their files. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird when it comes to DVDs and movies and music and shit like that. So, boom. The internet was supposed to be interconnecting networks, which is me and you, to file share. But now you got companies coming in telling me when I can file share. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the companies basically already exploiting you, charging you to have access to file share. Because if you're not in range with Bluetooth and shit, you ain't sharing shit unless you got like a USB device or whatever, or within your home network. You know what I'm saying? Or you got a LAN network, local area network. But if you're not connected with that shit, nigga, you ain't sharing shit. So they double fucking you already. All right, so boom. How the fuck you gonna tell somebody what they can and cannot share? It's kind of like, yeah, that too. So now you let, before all these laws and everything was in the motherfucking on the internet, it was just a free roaming place that you could have uploaded a goddamn. You can still upload a goat getting his fucking head cut off, but now you got so many animal rights, and YouTube will pull your shit, and so many programs that'll stop it from trying to get uploaded, and it's just you can't do nothing on the internet no more. You think you can because they're giving you, oh well, we fucking you over here, but here goes social media. You know what I'm saying? Upload your pictures freely, even though they'll take them down if they not within terms of use. They'll fucking they'll delete your damn account. They don't give a fuck. Like, it's so weird. Like, everything you do, you can't upload. Not saying that some shit shouldn't be kind of like, nigga, if I ain't want nobody to hear this music, I don't want it out. Don't hack my damn album and release it before I do. I get that. But it's like, nigga, how you gonna tell somebody they gotta buy your music to listen to your music when the radio is free? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, certain shit just it's all about money. It's being greedy. Like, we shouldn't have never let companies and shit come on the internet, because now everything is going to be charged. Everything is going to be a law. It's like, it done got out of hand. There's so many laws and shit they trying to pass on the internet. That's why the Privacy Act and all that shit constantly updating. You can't do shit. You can't do shit no more. Like, bitch, if I DM you a motherfucking MP3 file, they'll probably fucking say some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they got programs for that shit now. Like, we lost the internet, bro. Can't do shit. You barely getting, like, okay, boom. My homeboy, Terry, he just got a mail and a letter in the mail from Comcast saying, we've been tracking you. You downloaded this album. It was Michael Jackson on this day at this time. This is a warning that you can't do it anymore, or, you know, legal actions will be, you know what I'm saying, taken. But he already got the fucking album. Like, fuck y'all, bitch. I already got the album. But he was on, what's that shit you use now for like programs and shit? It's still kind of like Kaza. What's the little program? There's two of them, man. Damn, I just used them. Me and you used to get movies and shit out there.
BitTorrent.
Okay, yeah, like the BitTorrents and the torrent downloads and all of them. uTorrent, yeah, shit like that. Like, I don't know. It's like, they tracking everything you do now. Like, the internet ain't the internet. Like, and you probably would say, well, you being ignorant. Some of that shit you don't need to be sharing anyways. It's like, nigga, how you gonna tell me? Okay, if I'm face to face with a person and I can tell them anything, share with them anything. I can give you a gun, sell you a gun. I can sell you a book, peer to peer. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about the government coming in and say, oh, well, I need my taxes off that. Oh, you have to report that. But now, you can't even have a website without motherfucking getting a shopping cart from PayPal and all them motherfuckers. Like, They don't even really let you build your own shit no more, bro. Everything is pre-made because it's trackable, it's traceable. PayPal gonna report all your shit. You can't really just, you ain't finna make $1 million on PayPal without, you know what I'm saying, some type of legal action. They gonna call you, bitch. They gonna send you emails, letters. They gonna call you ass like, bitch, you gotta pay these taxes or this and that, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, you can't do nothing on the internet no more, bro. You kind of gotta do it like Craigslist. You just gotta post what you got and say, call me. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. Just like we just sold it on Dirt Bike last night. We ain't have to pay no taxes on that shit or give Craigslist fucking piece of the money, because Craigslist owner understand, like, nigga, like you can pay for your post to stay promoted at the top or whatever. Right. But give people that option. Other than that, bro, this site gonna run itself. Okay, yeah, the money that you make off them paid posting, or you get donation or whatever, it's to keep your server, because he does probably have like a big ass, probably past a dedicated server. That shit is huge, probably more than likely. He probably got some company he paying a couple thousand a year to host his all his site files and shit. But other than that shit gonna pay for itself, bro. Like, companies want to be too greedy, coming in, changing shit, and just, bro, you can't do nothing on the internet, bro. You can't really do too much. You buy shit, you got to go through USPS, you know what I'm saying, and get a tracking number and all this and that. You can't just like ship shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, everything I just feel you can't do shit, and it done became boring for the people who actually want to exchange information. That's why, like, Khan Academy, even though that's a fucking crazy name to have, that's his last name, but it still should be CON Academy. But because I know he ain't doing, as a matter of fact, Google, was it Google? Yeah, I think Google did buy Khan Academy. That's crazy. Google buying up every fucking thing. And that's another thing. As soon as the person have a good idea or whatever, they let the big companies just come buy that shit and just take over the shit. Like certain sites be free, then a company will buy it. Now they charging you $5 and all this shit, and man, fuck the internet. And then I was just becoming a big goofball show. A model and goofball show. All the niggas want to be goofy comedians, and all the chicks still want to be models. But they doing it in a different way though now. Like, you remember the model movement on Facebook? And they used to call you a Facebook model or an Instagram model. I remember Instagram. Yeah, Instagram model. It started on Facebook. But chicks kind of, they don't took their game to another notch and just started thirst trapping. You remember the thirst trap movement? Now it's just big ass pussy prints and hairdos, and all the niggas is scheme life, bitch. Showing the nigga you going to get it. There's trues, motherfucking jury. You know how that shit go. Foreign calls. It's just on the internet. Ain't about shit no more. Ain't nobody exchanging information. We just exchanging motherfucking, bitch, look at me. But I would go into the actual, the ACT, the act that they're trying to pass, like this law. But that might be boring for people. But if you want to look up a good story, let me see if I can find it. Look up. I ain't never read this one, but it look interesting. I'm trying to find the one I read, but the one I'm on now is "Losing the Internet" by Megan Tatey. Well, it's called Losing the Internet as We Know It. And she looked like she's going into good details. But I'm trying to find this act that I fucking MSNBC says we're losing the internet. Nah, that ain't one. 5 ways to avoid losing the internet we love. Anyway, just look up some shit. Read some shit. Find out the laws they passing. It's fuck. When I find this fucking act, it's an acronym. It's an internet, some internet. I used to be on this social media site where they was petitioning and protesting against the shit. And a lot of documentaries be doing the same thing. Protesting the internet. Let's see. Internet activist. Oh, SOPA. There you go.
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
SOPA. SOPA. Look up that shit. SOPA. Stop Online Piracy Act. Go to Wikipedia and look up Stop Online Piracy Act and read this shit. Requesting court orders to bar advertising networks and payments facilities from conducting business with infringing websites and web search engines from linking to websites, and court orders requiring internet service providers to block access to the websites. You see this shit? The proposed law will have expanded existing criminal laws to include unauthorized streaming of copyrighted content, imposing a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison.
One that's worse than that is the PIPA Act. That's the one. That's
Then they got the digital
dark web and whatnot.
The who? PIPA? Oh, PIPA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they got the Digital Millennium Act. Y'all gotta look these shits up, man. Be around here just using shit. And I ain't saying that. It's still. I understand both sides a little bit, cause you don't want to come in a game where the rules is set and then it's broken. But you gotta understand, ain't no rules to this shit. This shit supposed to be the land of the free, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be land of the free. If you making music for money, you already in the wrong mindset. Music supposed to be for the people. Now I understand you got to pay your bills, so you shouldn't question the person. You should be questioning the system, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't question the person who selling your CD, cause they trying to do the same thing too. You know what I'm saying? It's all fucked up, but at the end of the day, don't get mad at somebody cause they let somebody hold your music. Cause at the end of the day, nigga, I can hold my cousin's CD. You know what I'm saying? So what, he emailed it to me. Now, if you really want to, you know what I'm saying, clean up the internet, you can, we can get rid of money and use Bitcoins, and people can just donate, or you can charge a small fraction of a penny for people to listen to songs. Like, niggas done already proposed these ideas, but people don't want to take up on it right now. And only certain artists are using these shits to where you can charge a bit money to read your story. You can charge a bit money to come on your social media page, and if they don't like something, you can charge a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's not actual dollars, but you can charge them a fraction of a penny through Bitcoins. You know what I'm saying? You can't spend pennies on the internet. They have like a $5 minimum for cards and shit like that. So, you know, that's another way, but that's a whole nother conversation with Bitcoins. If y'all want to look up Bitcoins, look it up, BIT coins, and look up different ways you can use it, how it's beneficial, and it can stop a lot of online piracy. But this SOPA shit crazy though. So with that being said, you want to comment anything? You think we lost the internet, or you just never really even got that deep, or ever even gave a fuck?
I never really got that deep, but I was looking up dark web, and this news article came up. Over 1 million decrypted Gmail and Yahoo accounts allegedly up for sale on the dark web. They selling them Your emails, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Your email addresses.
Because there's information in there. Bitches have all kind of shit in email. You need to go on there and delete all them flicks you sent me, girl.
I ain't sending no flicks.
Y'all want to get some free movies, you go into... Never mind. But, yeah, man. I bet y'all ain't think a little young nigga be on this shit like that, huh? Yeah. Fuck your head up. Go learn something. Go look at Stop Online Piracy Act. I get it, but I don't get it. Because stopping piracy is going to stop a lot of other shit. And it's going to be like the roads, the highways and shit. They're going to bring laws and shit to that was stupid. You can get a ticket for any goddamn thing. They're going to be giving out tickets and motherfucking Fed cases for stupid shit just because you goddamn listened to a motherfucker song without buying it and all kind of shit. It's
and
crazy.
not even music.
But that's what they
shit
mainly
like
want.
Wikipedia, that shit will be gone. Goodbye, Wikipedia, if this law gets passed.
A lot of shit
and
gonna be
a lot
gone,
more
bro.
Shit. I just say that because bitches, everybody uses
the internet gonna be motherfucking square.
That shit will be gone.
Google gonna be losing so many files, and you gonna have to go back to the damn library to find out some shit, dude.
Free information will be gone. You will literally have to either pay for it or just have access with some.
Nah, you just gonna have. They gonna charge for another internet. It's gonna be the internet. They call it the Web 2, Internet 2, or the premium internet, whatever. Matter of fact, I'm finna find another story for y'all to find. Premium. Let me see.
We so worried about fucking dumb shit. Oh, you're getting fashion out. Who gives two fucks?
Exactly. Go to.
Look at Michelle Obama dress you had on.
Internet service providers may start usage-based charging. Wait, Netflix. Cable companies see as freeloaders on their network. Okay, boom. Let's see. If you ditch your cable television subscription, figuring your wallet will be happier with a subscription to Netflix, you may be in for a surprise. At least one major cable company operator is expected to start charging usage rates for its internet service starting next year, according to analyst Greg Moffitt. In short, the more data you consume through your internet connection at home, the more you may end up paying. The move forward towards charging usage fees have been directly linked to content delivery services such as Netflix and Hulu, which the cable companies see as freeloaders on their networks. Freeloaders who are diverting traffic away from cable companies' paid TV content. That is. Come on, man. These bitches tripping. It's even more. If you want to finish reading this, look, go to techhive.com, techhive.com, and look up internet service providers may start usage-based charging. See, we lost the fucking internet. Just the fact that they're trying to pass this shit, bro. Whether it be a year, 3, 4, 5, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact that it's a conversation. Nigga, yeah. You can't even chill and just watch Netflix on the internet. And it is most shit to it that I don't understand, that I ain't saying. And I ain't saying that I know all this shit and I'm an expert at this shit. But I've been hearing too much shit and looking up too much shit. And I've come to the conclusion that I just feel we lost this shit. We ain't lose it all the way, but it's we on the motherfucking road. We downhill. We was doing good, minding our own business till the government and all these motherfuckers came in, influencing shit and changing shit. And now a nigga who know how to build a website, this coming from a nigga who made money off, the most money I ever made in my life is from the internet. And I put that on whatever. In real life, mostly the only money I made in real life, it came from the internet. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, the internet came in the same time I was growing up. Like, the real internet, like from 06, 07. I started designing 07, 08. And from then, it was growing, and now it's to the point where, oh, this shit crazy now, bro. But it's all good, though. At the end of the day, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Fuck you, fuck me. And I'm out. But y'all go read these things. Like, share, follow us on Talking Fresh Podcast on Instagram. Share, comment your thoughts, DM, email, whatever you want to do. We gonna respond back, and we may can start another podcast off your response. Who knows? Let's just keep the internet going in the sense of doing what the fuck we want positively. And with that being said, also follow Fix Your Pick Graphics on Instagram. And yeah, that's it. You got something to say?
Nope.